Welcome to Emerge.space. My name is Yana, and I will be guiding a short practice to warm up and nourish your spine. So you can join me in child's pose. Start with your knees wide. Bring your toes to touch. Toes are untucked. And then draw your buttocks to your heels. Slide your arms forwards, forehead to the ground. Take a few breaths here, drawing your breath and your awareness through your spine in this shape. On your next inhale, lift your torso, belly away from thighs. Walk your hands over to the right side. We'll press into the ground and drag left sitting bone towards left heel. And then draw your right ribs over your right thigh as you drape yourself down. Head between the arms, shoulders away from spine. Left sitting bone drags back. And then there's this kind of push-pull through the hands on the floor to pull space through the left side of your torso. And then to visualize the left side of your spine opening. And take one full breath here. Inhale, lift and walk through center. Over to the left side. Reach your arms, place your hands, push into your hands to drag right sitting bone to right heel. And then left ribs over left thigh, rounding your back, hanging your head between your arms, drawing your shoulders away from your spine. And then you can negotiate with hands on the floor to bring space into the right side of your torso. To sweep your awareness along the right side of your spine. Inhale, lift, walk through center. Ground your hands and come slowly forwards into a kind of supported hanging cobra. So your knees can stay on the ground, pelvis hovers away from the ground, elbows are micro bent, and you can open up your belly and then move back to child's pose. So just taking a few of these, you've got your arms to support you, knees to support you, coming forwards and moving back. Inhaling forwards and exhaling back. Next time you come forwards, release your pelvis to the ground, belly to the ground, hands wider than your shoulders, feet are untucked, toenails to the ground. Firm your buttocks, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down, right shoulder, right cheek, slowly laying the right side of your belly down. Inhaling up. And exhaling, left shoulder, left cheek. Inhaling up. Feel your pubic bone on the ground. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twist. Come through the center. Pause here for a moment, and then exhale, come back down. Hands closer to shoulders, palms down, tuck your toes. Take a tucked toe child's pose, a bit more energized, fingerprints, toe prints active. Wrap your shoulders away from your ears. Deepen your breath. Make your way to downwards facing dog. You can take your feet quite wide here. And then firming up your arms and your legs so that they can support you. Tail lifting, head hanging. Feel that tail lifting, head hanging, shoulders drawing away from your neck. One more breath here. Lift your heels, make your legs sharp, and then release knees to the ground. Inhale to cow, and exhale, untuck your feet, rounding your spine. Inhale, cow, tuck your toes, spread your fingers. Exhaling, cat. Keep going. Invitation to close your eyes. We'll take 3 more rounds. Can you direct your breath in and out of your nose? When you finish your 3 rounds, reopen your eyes if they were closed. Neutralize your spine. Bring your right shin 90 degrees to the right and take your left leg into extension so that your left toes are in line with your right knee. Right hand further away so this arm is at a slight diagonal. Left arm reaches up and reaches forwards, palm towards the ground, tail towards your heel. And then another C shape for your spine. Arc to the ceiling with the middle of your ribs. Inhale here. Exhale, release. 1 cow, 1 cat. Neutral spine. Left shin to the left, right leg out. You can get your right toes in line with your left knee. Right arm reaches up, left hand maybe a little bit further left. And then direct your tail towards your heel as you reach your right arm, reaching for the front of your mat, the space in front of your mat. Pull distance between right pinky toe and right pinky finger. Inhale here. Exhale, return, cow and cat. Make your way to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, hover your knees, connect to your core. Take cow and cat here, inhaling and exhaling. One more. Return to down dog, using some of that heat to stretch a little deeper in the shape, arms and legs strong and straight. Spine long, breath long. 3 more breaths here, in and out of your nose. Come forwards to plank. Plank to hanging cobra. You can release knees to the ground if you want. Hanging cobra, we have micro bent elbows lifting through the chest and then maybe lifting the knees. See how you feel? Firm your buttocks. Move back to a tucked toe child's pose. Make your way to a tabletop. Now, take your hands into fists, thumbs around your fingers. You can bring your legs together. Toes can stay tucked. And then tail starts to trace circles in space. So these swirling circles, tail through space. And then feel how, because your spine is interconnected, your whole torso will start to swirl around. Include your head, and then feel that your tail tip and the crown of your head are moving together. Inhaling up and exhaling around and down. 3 more in this direction. And this beautiful rinsing feeling through your cerebrospinal fluid. Pause and then change direction. Begin with your awareness located in your tail. So your tail is making circles in the opposite direction. Feel then that the movement can continue up your spine. Include your neck and your head. You'll inhale up, exhale down. Maybe closing your eyes. Bringing life to your spine. to its liquid nature. Take 3 more in this direction. When you've completed your rounds, pause in a neutral spine, uncurl your fingers, spread through your hands, receive the blood there. Tuck your toes, last down dog, full stretch, hang your head. Three full breaths here. Step to the middle of your mat, come into a dangling position, hands to opposite elbows, and then a bit of a bounce and a bit of a sway. You can shake out your head, you can shrug your shoulders, ultimately creating strong legs here, and this releasing energy through your spine. Might be appropriate to breathe out through your mouth here. One more breath. Now slowly bend your knees, come down into a little crouch. You can use your hands to assist yourself to come into a seat. Come forwards on your mat if you need to, feet wide, elbows around your shins, grow tall through your spine. You can look forwards into the distance. And then what needs to stay switched on to release your arms, palms connected in front of you. Slowly to move down through your spine. So this is some core connection. Slow, slow, slow. Feeling each vertebra has its own moment to release into the ground. You'll touch your head down and then make your way back up. So one vertebra at a time, lifting off the ground. Use your feet grounding to lift yourself up. You can straighten out. One more to come down. Slow, considered movement. Release your head and then bring your knees into your chest. You can circle around your sacrum now in one direction, massaging around your sacrum and then change direction. And then bring your right thigh into your belly, interlace your hands around right shin, send your left leg forwards, and then squash down your lower back. Make your left leg really active. And then from here, we're going to curl forward to right knee and reach both arms forwards and lift left leg. So it's a static core engagement. Right knee to your chest, left foot pushing forwards, hands reaching forwards. Deep breath here. One more full breath. Slowly release and change. Left thigh in, right leg forwards, change the interlace. Make your right leg strong as you squeeze left thigh to your belly and squash your lower back into the floor. Then we're going to curl forward to knee, raise the right leg, reach both arms, and check what your right foot is doing. Make sure it's flexed back evenly. Sometimes we'll over flex the inner arch back, but not flex the outer arch back. So make sure your foot is pointing directly up. And deep breath here. One more breath. Slowly return, bring your right knee in, and then we'll start to circle the knees in opposite directions. So just an opportunity to open up into your hips. And this prepares us for happy baby. So take the inner arches of your feet and squash your lower back into the ground as you push your feet into your hands, curling your toes back to your shins. Get your ankles above your knees. Spread your collarbones and ground your shoulders. Slight tuck of the chin. One more breath here. Now bring your feet together, interlace your hands around the outer feet. Push your feet forwards to round your spine, and it's this kind of really delicious stretch between shoulder blades. And then you could move your feet down and up to find different aspects to the stretch. And then release. Now take your feet as wide as the mat and your knees to rest together for constructive rest. You can start with your hands on your belly, deep belly breaths. And then you might want to shift arms to cross over your face, blocking out the light. Make sure you can breathe easily. Let your arms or your hands flop down to the sides of your head. This is where we close this sequence. Feel that your spine is aligned and settling. Noticing your energy, perhaps reflected in your breath. Just a short time on the mat, and perhaps a sense of connection inside your body, connection to your spine, and connection to your breath. Stay here as long as you need. If you want to come out now, you can slowly make your way through recovery into a seat. Just taking a moment to lengthen your spine. Eyes can be open as you take in the space around you, any shifts in the light, any shifts in the soundscape. Bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, deep breath. We'll close with a bow. Thank you for practicing with me. May this serve you and your spine as you step into the next moment of your day.